Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this makeup look that I have for you guys. It is inspired by a makeup artist I found on Instagram. Her name is Luna Fortune. I will leave her information in the description box below. But I call this look Inversion because it's basically an invert on each eye of different colors. And I felt it was really creative and nice to showcase. And it was different for my channel, so I just want to show you guys how I got the look. So keep on watching. So I'm starting off using my Bye Bye Undereye concealer from IT Cosmetics in the lightest shade, and I'm just blending that into my eye as a base for my eyeshadow since the colors are pretty pigmented and they need to be very, very bright. So here I am just blending that in. Now I'm using my Juvias Saharan palette, and I'm going to use that orange shade on my left eye, just bringing it back and forth in windshield wiper motions. You really want to intensify the color, so pack it on as needed. Now for the inverted eye, I'm going to use my Morphe 35C palette, and that little aqua teal color is what I'm going to use in my crease of my right eye. And as you can see, I'm going crazy, back and forth motions, making sure it's very pigmented. Now going back into the Saharan palette, I'm going to take that other orange shade. It's a little bit brighter, and I'm going to use that right on top of that first orange shade that I used on my left eye. Now going back into the Morphe 35C palette, I'm going to use that other blue shade that was right next to the first one, and I'm also going to use that right on top of that first blue. And trust me, just trust the process. It doesn't look too good right now, but everything comes together towards the end. And now I am adding black eyeshadow into the crease of both eyes to add that very intense depth color. Is that even a correct thing to say? To add a very intense color to my crease before I cut it. And I'm doing the same on both eyes. Now I'm using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye concealer again to cut my crease. This concealer is really thick, but it also is since it's really light, I feel like it was really good for this look because the colors definitely stayed on top. And I just liked it as a concealer to cut my crease, so this is what I'm using. And trust me, cutting my crease was not always as easy. I've been practicing almost like every day now, so the technique has become a lot easier. But my best advice is to go over your natural crease line when you're cutting your crease, because if you don't, you're going to get that transfer. So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. The right eye is always harder for me to do opposed to the left eye, so it's a little more of a struggle in these clips. But that's okay. It wouldn't be real if I didn't show a struggle. And then I'm texting as well. That's why I keep stopping and looking down. Now going back into the 35C palette, I am going to use that white shade as the first shade on both eyes in the inner corner. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing. And the white color in this palette is very like chalky, so I have to really pack it on both sides to make sure it look decent. And then I'm adding more white just to really ensure that it looks even. Because I love Morphe palettes, don't get me wrong, but some of them, they really do have some very chalky colors. Now on my left eye, I'm using that first blue shade that I use as my first color on my right eye, and I'm blending that into the white. And then I'm also going to use that second blue color that I used on my right eye on my left eye, and I'm going to blend it into that blue. I know it sounds really confusion. I know it sounds very confusing, but this is the art of inversion, using colors the inverted way on the opposite eye. So the colors I used before I cut my crease are the colors I'm using right now on my cut crease on my left eye. And then for my right eye, I'm going to take this orange shade. Even though I didn't use this orange on the other eye, I'm going to try to add some like right there. Try to, sneak it in really quickly. But yeah, I'm just using that orange. And then I'm also going to use that first orange shade that I used on my left eye on this outer corner on my right eye. It's so confusing to try to explain, but I'm sure you guys get the notion by watching it. And you're just making sure that you fill in all the lines. Make sure everything is nice and neat and blended. Now I'm using my NYX Liquid Eyeliner to do a cat eye. Same old, same old. And I did not forget about that eyeliner video, so do not hang me for it. And then, of course, I'm always having problems with the right eye when it comes to my liner. Now I'm using my LA Colors white eyeliner to line my waterline. And I just hurt myself because I need to sharpen the pencil. And I'm looking for the sharpener and I can't find it. And I'm really voicing over how I can't find stuff. But now I'm just, continuing to line my waterline with the white eyeliner. Now I'm using this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator under my foundation because it gives me a really beautiful glow through my foundation. Now I'm going to use my Sacha buttercup powder on my nose and basically anywhere I get oily to zap up all traces of oil. Now I'm using my Maybelle Matte and Poreless foundation in the color 340 Cappuccino. And I'm blending that in using my beauty blender. You guys already know the deal. Only thing I really use as far as foundation is the Maybelle Matte and Poreless line because it just works perfectly for me. And like I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because other foundations that I try either break me out or it just doesn't do me the same type of justice that this foundation does. And you just want to make sure you blend everything together really nicely. Now I'm using my Black Radiance contour stick. I got this for like $1.99 at CVS. And I believe that is in the shade 8003. And I really love them. They really do their thing as far as contouring. So I'm just blending that out. Now I'm using my other Black Radiance concealer stick in the color 8001, which is obviously the highlight shade. And I'm going to add Warm Honey from LA Girl Pro Concealer on top of it just because I'm extra and I like two concealers, like bada boom, bada bing. And I feel like it was just easier for me to blend out once I added that concealer on top. So blend for your life. Don't leave any harsh lines. Blend everything. Don't get lazy because it will show if you have been lazy, especially in flash photography. Now I'm using my Black Radiance contour palette and a contour brush to, set my contour. And then I'm using my Sacha buttercup powder to set all of my highlighted areas. Y'all know this is the only setting powder I've been using. It is better than banana powder for me personally. So yeah, get with it. And now I'm contouring my nose with that same Black Radiance contour palette. Now I'm using that first blue shade in my inner and then my outer waterline, and then I'm going to add that orange in the middle, and then I'm going to do the inversion on the other side, meaning I'm going to use orange like so on the outer and the inner, and then I'm going to use blue on the middle. So much easier to just watch it and pick up on it instead of me explaining it, because I'm sure I sound pretty stupid. But the look has definitely come together, especially from the start, because it just looked mixed matched, even though it kind of is mixed matched. Is that how you say it? Mix and match. It's mixed and matched. Anyways, I'm adding mascara to my bottom lashes. This is the e.l.f. mascara. I got it from CVS for like $3 and it works fine for me. Now I'm using my Gellar Papaya Swirl Blush just to give me some color to my cheeks. And now I'm using my Pure Strobe palette just to use as a cream base for my highlighter. I forgot which highlighter I'm gonna use. I gotta wait till it comes up on the video. In 3, 2, 1, and I don't even show it. Okay, but I think I'm using the Anastasia Sundipped Glow Kit, and I believe I'm using the color Summer and Bronzed. Yeah, that is. And now I'm lining my lips with this brown lip liner from NYX. And then I'm using Myth lipstick from MAC. And now I'm using this lip gloss that I got from the Colourpop and Karrueche collaboration, the newest one. My grandma got it for me. I'll leave the name of it in the description box below. But guys, this is the final look. Inversion vibes. I really like this look simply because it's different, and I think it kind of requires some gut to wear outside of the house simply because it's literally a mix and match eye look. But I feel like I pulled it off really well, and I want to give really a lot of thanks to my inspiration, Luna Fortune, here on Instagram. I will leave her information in the description box below so you guys can check her out. But again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. I will leave the products in the description box below, and let me know if you guys want to see another makeup tutorial in particular.